Taurus, how y'all doing? What's good? What's up? I hope when you're guided to this telepathic message that you are feeling the absolute best. Like always, telepathic messages are messages that are coming from the ethers. If you are wondering who shot John, John Jingle Elmer Smith, okay. Oh, it's early. They got me up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Don't ask me why. We just gonna go with it, okay? Um, but right here, only on this channel, the only time that we ever collect telepathic messages is for you to be able to discern and decipher, not if you want to be with this person, because the energy is showing up because it's there for a reason, but what is intended to teach you and what you're meant to gather from this connection that you share with another soul. All right, so it's bigger than black and white. It's bigger than you and me. It's bigger than what it is that you think you do and do not want. All right, so take a moment, take a deep breath, pause the video, come back. Cross watchers, y'all are allowed to be here. Okay, the whole objective here is to bridge this little gap that y'all got going on here and determine for your highest and greatest good what the fuck is going on. What's going on? What's going on? Spirit, what's the telepathic message? Who is this person? Let's start there. Who is the who and the who? Who and the who? Who the who? Pass that Dutch. Somebody smokes. Somebody smokes Dutch. That may be a confirmation for somebody. Not everybody, but somebody. They trying to quit though. Okay. Alright, they trying to quit. Not really, but they are trying to quit. There could be cigarettes too. This person has been astral projecting into your reality. We're gonna call them out right quick. They've been astral projecting into your reality, sending you SOSs and things like that, pulling on your energy. They want you to send me your location. Let's focus on communication, cause I don't want nobody else but you. Sometimes I wonder why I fool with you. Didn't mean to fall for you. So don't get. Listen to that song. This is someone that is definitely in a relationship. And they are unhappy in that relationship. And they want me to put this one here. They don't want to work on it. I don't want to leave, but I gotta go right now. But I'll be back before you know it. This person had either a near life death experience. They either went to jail, got locked up, they won't let them out, or they were in the hospital for a minute. You may have been feeling this person's sad energy, gloomy energy, gray energy, and all they think about is, all I want is you, sugar, now that you're gone. Alright, but what you need to know is that recently the energy cords with this person was cut. Confirmation for anyone that call back your energy. They see how far you've come. They see how far you have come in life. Like, you are totally not the person that they remembered. This may also be someone that they feel like they went too far. Alright, hang in there, Taurus. We're not done yet. They feel like they went too far and that they wish they would have rethought something before they did it. Okay, I'm also picking up this energy if someone got themselves locked up recently or they about to. Yeah, this is true. You may have saw something or foreseen something down to the T. You hear me? And this person still ran into a situation. I don't know how. And they wish that they had just set their ass down and was still for a minute. They are learning a very valuable lesson, that standing in the light is so much more, like, you sleep better at night. You feel better about your choices when you don't have to work so hard to manipulate shit. You know what I mean? So let's get into your energy, Taurus, for a second. Now that we have this signature print. Okay. See, I normally don't do none of this. I normally don't let y'all in on the conversations that we be having prior to telling you just the message. But I feel like you need to see this play out in real time. All right, so let's talk about your energy, Taurus. Who is this for within our Taurus collective? Because since y'all don't know how to read y'all text messages, okay? Taurus, you have to be a Taurus within our collective that decided that you were done looking back on anyone from your past. You also recently decided that this person was giving you sleepless nights and headaches and energy that you don't want. Wasting your motherfucking time. You feel like you had like they never were gonna change. You feel very disappointed for wasting your time. You may be a little disappointed in this person. I ain't even gonna hold you. I do see that. But you're not trying to build with this person at all. Yeah, withdrawal, like I said. You're not praying that this person comes back around. You're none of that energy. You've reached that I'm done. I hate you so much right now. I feel like some of y'all are saying like, oh, I'll always love you, but we're never going to be together and things like that. I feel like that's a little cap. That's a little capisha. But we're going to leave it there, let you have it. I feel like this person leaves you feeling depleted, leaves you feeling like you never loved yourself. When you think about why you dealt with them, you're trying to figure out what you even saw in that person. This was a catalyst in your life. You are looking at the good versus the bad. I do feel like you have to really coach yourself and teach yourself to stop falling for this type of person. You have met this type of person a lot. Okay, you may use this person or these people or energies as a point of reference of what not to be, right? And you had to. I feel like you used them as the polar opposite of you, a lesson, a karmic lesson, and it's meant to be your blessing. Even though at times I do feel like I feel as if you wish you could just stop having to even resurface this energy. I do sense that. I sense an annoyance with these energies. It's like, fuck, stop already, for crying out loud, right? So let's see. We're just going to pull some random cards. Spirit, what's your channel message to this person in regards to Taurus? What's your channel message for this person in regards to Taurus? Well, if you are a cross watcher watching Taurus and you can't help but to look at Taurus pictures, you can't help but to think about them all day. If you got something that you hold close to you, a memorabilia, maybe you got something in a little Pandora's box, because I am seeing someone that has like files or pictures they often fixate on. They may have like pictures of y'all together, Taurus, or things like that. It feels like in the cloud or OneDrive, old text messages. Your channeled message from Spirit is you are addicted. I'm addicted, and this is why you can't get over Taurus, is because you refuse to delete shit out your phone. You still remember the time. You still have fond memories you want to go back to. So you're living in the past. And when you're living in the past, that brings up depression, right? You can't regret, you can't go back to that moment in time, you can't get it back. And then because you can't, it's like an unhealthy relationship with your cell phone. At this point, throw the whole fucking phone away, the computer. I feel like there's, with this high priestess in reverse, it even, every negative evil eye or thought process that you have in conjunction with it, you're casting spells all day long, all day long, all day long. And you're utilizing whatever messages you may get from tarot readings, listening to them online or things like that as a way to kind of look ahead and see how you can block the success of this Taurus over here. You're doing too much, and you're never going to get over Taurus like that. You're going to always be sexually frustrated because you have externalized your willpower to overcome this situation, and do what's best for you. As in, well, I would be doing better in my life if I had that Taurus in my life. You've externalized your power to the Taurus, thus leaving you depleted and dry and raggedy. And if you just would just pick up all your feelings and you would pick up all your emotions, you would realize that you have way more going for yourself with all that emotional and spiritual ability that you're utilizing to think about what you lost. Man, you could be over here manifesting multiple timelines into different realities. Ain't got shit to do with this Taurus over here. But this is your lesson, right? This is your lesson. And at this point, Taurus is showing up in your life as your teacher of this lesson. And Taurus is the person that's meant to teach you that they're good with being on their own. They're aware that you watch them on a regular, and that they have to watch their thoughts and how they, the thoughts that may randomly pop up in their head, because they know it ain't them. They know that you always attacking them at night or trying to astral project into their life. They know you got some mental issues. That's what they know. And you willing to do anything. At this point, you kind of gotten to a point where it's like, if I can't have Taurus, nobody can. Ooh. It's like that, oh my God, I saw that TikTok. When a person, that TikTok where they like do that creepy bend backwards and then they be like, run. That's you got Taurus running from you. I mean, maybe it was good, but shit ain't good no more. And at this point, this is saying like, what is a nomophobe? I don't even know what a nomophobe is. Let me see. Nomophobia. I don't have the book. Nomophobe. All right. Okay, so no mobile phobia is used to describe a psychological condition when people have a fear of being detached from mobile phone connectivity. It's like an IV supply. The term nomophobia is constructed on definitions described in the DSM-IV. It has been labeled as a phobia for a particular / specific thing. So this is pretty much saying like, I can't go without something. A fear of being detached. Like, I'll never get a photo again. I'll never get to be able to call that person, talk to that person, be with that person. I don't know how I'm going to ever move on with my life. That's what Spirit is pretty much saying. You have a psychological condition that's preventing you from being alone. Like, this Taurus is living rent-free in your mind because you It's like you're utilizing your willpower to bend over backwards to do whatever is necessary to get Taurus or be with Taurus or have them in your life. It's degrading. It is. It's very degrading, and there's no reward for, doing some things, some strange things for anybody, Taurus, or anyone for that matter. If you gotta do all of that to stay relevant in this Taurus life, you're being asked to work on that psychological condition of that fear that you have. I will never find another love as good as you. So that's what I feel like here. You have a hard time believing that you're gonna find another source. You know what I mean? And you may be pulling out a lot of different things, but it's laced with fear. It's laced with being afraid of never having this supply anymore. Getting high off your own supply. You got drip for sale though. I can tell you whoever this person is, they got drip for sale. Alright, let's move on. Spirit. Taurus, let's get your channeled messages. Lord of mercy. The energy is just saying what the energy is saying. Like, I don't know. Spirit, what's your channel message to Taurus? I feel like Taurus, your energy is kind of saying to me that even when you move on with your life, this connection kind of has you paralyzed, right? Oh my God, what if I meet someone great in the future and this person is still stuck on me? I'm gonna lose. I would hate to lose a good thing because this person over here didn't let me go. Or I would hate to bring drama over into the next person's or next relationship because this person won't let me go. So I feel like one of you on this, let's call this an etheric cord, right? There's a karmic tie. This person over here is in a state of depression, which the opposite of depression is anxiety, right? You're in a state of anxiety. Anxiety is fear of the future, or worry or fear of the future of what's to come. This person's in worry and fear of the past, of never being able to have the past, never being able to get back there. So they're in a state of depression, you're in a state of anxiety, which keeps the cord connected. Neither one of you are in your present moment. Neither one of you are focusing on the present moment. So the cord strengthens. The tie that you share with this person strengthens. It gets thicker because y'all heads get harder and y'all share the same congruent dark thoughts. Can't really tell which one is yours and which one is theirs. But y'all are definitely on the same time. Like y'all on that same time. And I feel like you're trying to teach yourself how to get out of that, how to break that. So let's see your channel message to Taurus Spirit. Teacher. Ooh. The only way that you're going to learn a different perspective is by meeting new people. Straight up. So if you are a Taurus that's having a hard time meeting new people, mingling, dating, whatever, you got to get out there and interact with more people. And I don't mean just friends, but philosophies. People, we teach each other through relations, right? It is a entire... My mouth is getting dry. I feel like, no. Yes, you do like talking to people. Some of y'all have this thing where you're like, I don't really like talking to people. I don't like keeping too much company. No. You're picking up their depression. That's not your energy. They're just channeling that. Y'all are sharing the same chord. Y'all are on the same frequency chord. If you play guitar, you need to change chords, if you get what I'm saying. You need to change tune. You need to fine tune. Something about fine tuning here, or pitchforks or something. Frequency. Yeah, this is like you're afraid that you're gonna go back to a version of yourself that was like Don Juan or a player from the Himalayas. You're afraid that something will come of this. Yeah, so you keep blocking the direction that spirit is opening up for you. You keep blocking the manifestation that's trying to come in for you. You keep delaying travel that's supposed to come in for you, success that's supposed to come in for you. Like, there's so many blessings that fear is crippling you from experiencing in the future. Like, there's so much negative self-talk here. Some of you guys may be writing a book, or writing a book may help you process the memories of the past so you can let go of them once and for all. You may want someone to read it so they have a better understanding of you. I don't know why he's so fucking handsome to me. Shit is crazy. Anyway, he is. Maybe you have long hair or a beard or something, but he just looks like something out of a movie. Just like, anyway, there's something about, I don't really think it's going back to school, but I feel like Miami. I'm hearing Miami. What the fuck is going on here? Does this look like the Sunshine States? The sun. Alright, maybe back in the day. You're being guided to like go somewhere specific. What is going on here? I feel like you're afraid of like, what if I go back to a particular location and it brings out a side of me? Maybe like 34 is significant. All right, at the age of 34, you may be 34 now, or you're about to be, and you may be like really considering, because the 444 is here. By your 30, you may be wanting to celebrate, or you have some goals. So many of you guys are trying to learn how not to let something get to your ego. You're trying to learn how not to get too big-headed. Like, you have, why you got his hand in his pants like that? Like, he know. Yeah, like, you know, maybe you're really trying to raise the bar. Akbar. Taurus. You're learning how not to care to be in the spotlight so much. Like, you're really not trying to go back to needing to be in the spotlight, or having to convince another person that their ego and their desire to be in the spotlight is like, you don't want to have to teach nobody about that. You know what I'm saying? How to be mature. But I feel like there's some events, major life events, that are coming between however you are. It could be the next 5-10 years. I don't know. You could be 53. Like, the door is cracked. You just gotta open it. That's how I feel. Like, just open the door. You know? Because it's cracked. But fear is kind of saying, no, I gotta wait. I gotta wait to the right time. Like, I gotta wait for the right time. You know? And the more that you say you gotta wait for the right time, the other person is saying over here, it's never a right time to say goodbye. And they pull on your energy, and you be like, oh, that energy is still around me. I gotta wait. Waiting creates the anxiety, the sleepless nights, the anxious energy, because spirit has been trying to say, hey, listen, I told you what to do. I told you how to do it. You don't listen. And since you a hardhead Taurus and you're going to do it your way, what's it going to take? right? Is it going to take you start losing success? Is it going to take you not being able to perform well? Is it going to take sleepless nights? Is it going to take where you got to go to therapy? Like, what you want? That's what Spirit is saying. Like, what you want? Because the only thing that's going to leave the door open is for this motherfucker to get back to you. So you got to change the way that you think. Become more aware of positive thoughts and what you finna say to yourself. Spirit. All right, let's take it home. Let's take them to church. Spirit, what is it you want to say? The Hierophant. Okay. Finish what you start. Okay? You gotta finish what you start. Don't matter what it looked like. Don't matter what it looked like. You gotta finish what you start. Look at that. We got the disturbance and luck. This karmic partner here is making you aware that you're afraid of blessings. You're afraid to go to become that. Like, some of y'all are about to be like millionaires in your family, or you're about to have 1 million subscribers. This may be your first time ever reaching by your birthday, because that's also Taurus energy. You may reach like 1 million subscribers, or $100,000 may be your bank account, or you may reach your first million or 1 million subscribers, or 100,000 subscribers. I don't know. Something about you believing that you deserve it. You feel what I'm saying? You got to finish what you start. And if you attracted this low vibrational entity, okay, and it's like a monkey on your back, or a tick you can't get off of you, a leech you can't unleash. If you feel like you made some type of bad business deals and this is blocking your blessings, and this person's energy is crossing over into your energy, and you feel like, you know, damn, a card fell on the floor. Yeah, you are not doomed to be stuck to this. You are not doomed to be stuck to this. Fate fell on the floor and it's in reverse. How they break it, Spirit? Ego. So I do feel like the more you remove this pride that you have, this ego and this pride, it breaks the contract with this person here. Because I feel like this person is attracted to your pride and your ego. Like, that's your will. Your willingness to be successful. Your willingness to do it for yourself. I feel like the more you're doing things just for the fun of it, the more you're doing things in your life just for a purpose that's higher than you, it turns this person off. You get what I'm saying? It turns these types of entities off of you. So let's do it for example, right? Okay. Spirit's talking to me. Hold on. I sing because eyes on the sparrow, and I howdy day, they're all gone away. All right, so you have to, like, for example, let's use Jada Pinkett for an example, right? I don't know her. I am not claiming to do anything, but the more that she speaks about her truth, the more that she's vulnerable and not care about how people throw stones at her, the more vulnerable she is about her journey and her truth and her autonomy, it turns that entity off of her. The entity can be anything: fear, depression, anxiety, worry. That energy, that supernatural energy, thrives on people desiring to keep a reputation or to keep a status or to keep a certain image thrives on there. So they're going to take you straight to the top, make you rise straight to the top. That entity is going to make sure you rise straight to the top. And then the moment that you have so many people that are affected by your choices will determine how fast they let you drop, right? So let's think about it for a second. This entity will help you ruin yourself on purpose, because when a major celebrity or a major person of great influence falls, it has a ripple effect on humanity that will claim so many souls. All right, I need you to stay with me. It will claim so many souls. So on the path of redemption, standing in the sun, standing in the truth, standing in your autonomy, really, it may look like you have nothing for yourself, but so many people are blessed in connection with you. And when I say blessed in connection with you, it's like you being honest, you being transparent, you being vulnerable allows so many other souls on earth to feel like it's okay not to have a squeaky clean reputation. They feel like it's okay not to know if people are going to like their truth. You know what I'm saying? Of their darkness, of their bad side, or whatever. The more people that are admitting that they have sinned, or they continue to sin, and they continue to repeat patterns, the more people are willing to admit that, the more this entity is turned off. Because it's like, oh hell no, your reputation is squat. You feel me? And it's not even about you being in ruin. It's about this energy wants you to stay on a constant state of run. Like on a run. Like makes your whole life a tour of running from something. You're running from this entity. You're running from your past. So the entity feels like, oh, it's a chase. What do you do when something runs from a dog? They run after you. But if you stand there and you stand firm, like, I'm standing in the sun, I'm standing in the light, and yeah, do your worst publicly. This is me being publicly humiliated. For some of you, you being publicly ostracized, you being publicly like demonized or whatever, but you standing in your truth and you standing in your autonomy. So your heart is already less heavier. You know what I mean? This is all that the divine has been waiting for, is for you to stand in your truth. And when you stand in your truth and you no longer feel like your worth is external to you, or you give a fuck about what anybody say about you, that's the exact moment that this person, this karmic person or people, are no longer able to siphon your blessings from you. They're no longer able to steal from you. Right? You cut their time short, because the more that they're able to steal from you, the more they're able to pretend like they're the ones that had it all along. You killed a parasite. So I feel like she throwing up. Ew. She threw up and then she ate it back up. Okay, moving on. That's what I feel like. Yeah, and I feel like you not being stubborn about it either. You'll have less disasters, you'll have less disappointments. This is about you mastering your trait of stubbornness, being headstrong and shit, feeling like a failure. Like, oh, people are gonna be able to laugh at me. I don't want to hear what people might say. They're gonna say, oh, you fell off, oh, this, that, or oh, you thought you were someone special. Let them. Don't you know that the more people laugh at you and throw tomatoes and onions and carrots and shit, by the time they done throwing all that shit, you can make a stew with it, a very good stew, and it works in your favor. So this ain't for everybody, but for whoever you are, you're so blessed that when people cast the first stone at you, they bless you. They actually propel you forward faster. But you got to know yourself. This is about you knowing yourself. You're everlasting. You're not from here. That's just what they're saying to me. And it's inevitable because, like I said, these karmic people have contracted to help you realize this. And until they help you realize this, their contract is not done. Until they have helped you realize who you truly are, and you stop living for the validation of other people or for certain groups of people or certain industries and shit like that, and you're just doing it because you know your purpose and you know your calling. Like, some of y'all, your contracts is designed for you to create something that's not for you but by you. You understand? Some of y'all, you're supposed to be having a school of rock or something. You're supposed to be having shelters. You're supposed to create safe havens and shit, you know? Supposed to use your platforms to invoke some serious change. But it's like these people came into your life. They're the karmics into your life that were contract to help you break. If you notice that she's upside down, he's upside down, they're upside down. These karmics came to they knew that your higher self knew that you would be born in a hangman position. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Fucked up storylines, things like that. But it's through those karmic relationships, it's through those failures of relationships, oppositions of beliefs, loss, grief, where even you're gonna be made straight, like, for real. Because all these cards is like, but it's except, like, in one shot that don't look too nice. In the next shot, at least he got his hat. I mean, he was able to get a marker to make a sign, so that's a lot. So even if you feel like you have nothing, you got your soul, and that's intact, and you're not a non-active player that's out here just orchestrating the most horrible simulations just for you to realize that you are somebody. Just for you to have a higher learning, a higher pay, higher life. Thank these karmics, because guess what? Even if they on this sleep level that they're operating from can't see it, that's how much they loved you. You didn't even have to ask them twice to do it. That's how much they loved you, which speaks volumes about the relationship that you share with their soul outside of this paradigm. So I really hope this helps. I really hope that you guys can get y'all shit together. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodles.